when we were first picking our show date, or my show date, we're gonna do a natural show, and the only natural show left was in September. And we decided that that was just too soon for me to do. So the other shows were October and November, which are both, I believe they're both mixed shows. We ended up picking the November show because we're like, well, I could still get experience in, see what the show, like how everything works. It gives me more time to prepare for it because it's my first show. Then a couple weeks ago, I got news that in November, I have 3 weeks of training to do for the military. So that those 3 weeks my show landed right in the middle of it. So I texted my coach and I was like, okay, what are we gonna do? He's like, we can move it to October and just, go for it. So I was like, okay, that's fine. So we had increased my cardio, my meals had changed, and I had posted on my Instagram that I was 9 weeks out, if you've seen that. And so I was like, okay, that's fine. And then I get my drill dates for military, which is 1 weekend a month. I go downstate and I do a weekend drill or whatever. So that drill in October ended up being the same freaking date as the October show that I had moved it to. Okay, so I was like, okay, that's fine. Maybe I can just reschedule my drill because usually that's how it works. I can move it to a later date and go down and do it later, whatever. And they're like, actually, this one's mandatory. It's the only mandatory one of the whole year, and you have to be here for that one. I'm like, okay, fun. So then I contacted someone else, and I was like, because that that takes up both my show. That's the show days left, and I'm like, well, I really want to compete this year. I really want to do something, and so I reached out to someone else, and I was like, is there any way possible that I can move the training in November, which is 3 weeks long, which I didn't think I was going to be able to move at all. Can we move it to January? And he's like, I'm not sure. I'll get back to you tomorrow. He texted me yesterday. He's like, that's fine. I moved you to January. So now I am back to November show day, which I believe is November 15th. So yeah, I am 12 weeks out.